Hi, Claire here from Inky Inspiration. Today's tutorial is this lovely Z fold. Now it's a double Z fold and I've used acetate panels to give it that floating effect. Really easy to do. You don't need a die cutting machine. The only thing I've used a die cutting machine for is the sentiment at the bottom, but normal sentiment panel would work, whatever you've got in your stash. So I'll show you how to do it. So I'm starting with a sheet of A4. This has been trimmed down to 11-inch. A4 width is just short of 8 1/4. And I'm going to score this at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. I'm then going to fold it so that this first one is a mountain and your second one's a valley. So for my mats and layers on the smaller panels here, these measure 8 by 2 1/2, and the patterned paper is 7 3/4 by 2 1/4. Just going to glue this on. I'm not actually going to glue on the bigger panel that goes on the back just yet, and the reason for that is that I want to get these floating acetate pieces in, and in order to make sure that I've got them even, I'm going to draw on this back panel here, and then we'll cover it up with the pattern paper so we won't actually see it afterwards. So I'm just going to stick this on. Which way around shall we go? I think we'll go that way actually. So I've cut some stamping card which is 2-inch by 2-inch. I've stamped my images, which are the Time for Tea Designs Fruitful Friends, and I've coloured them. Then I've stuck them on some black, which is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and the silver's 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I've got 3 of them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to position them where I want them for now. So 2 are going on the back panel, and this one's going to go on the front panel like so. Make sure they're exactly where I want them. Make sure that they're even. And then I'm going to draw myself some little lines. Like I said before, we haven't stuck the patterned paper on here yet, so we're absolutely fine to go ahead and mark where we want them to be. I don't think they're quite straight. They are to the eye. It's not far off. Right, then I've got 2 pieces of acetate. Now, what have I done with them? My acetate measures 1/4 inch by 5 1/4, and I've scored that at 1, 4 and 5. So it should look like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this piece onto here so that it sits over where I've just marked on the card. So I've put double-sided tape on here. I don't trust my double-sided tape, so I'm going to put some liquid glue on as well. But I want the tape there because I want it to hold pretty instantly. And then I'm going to line it up so that my edge is in that diamond that we put there, but you're lining the edge of this up with the score line there. And then I'm just going to push it down. So now they're stuck down, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my back panel in, and the silver for this, silver for this measures 8 by 5 1/4, and the pattern is 7 3/4 by 5. I'm just going to slide that under there. And then I'm going to take my tape off of here. I'm going to do them one at a time. So what I want to do is fold it flat on itself and then fold this right over and stick it down. Just like so. And then we'll do it with the bottom one as well. I'm just going to check it works first, so it should pop up. Perfect. Then same with this one, so back off this tape, bend it back on itself so that it's flat, close your card and push it down. Then I'm just going to glue the panels on, so I'm going to put glue on half of the first one. So I've cut out the Time for Tea Designs Happy Birthday die. You don't have to put a sentiment on it. You could use a sentiment banner if you haven't got a die machine. I just think this will look quite nice hanging over the edge. So it's going to go at the bottom here. I'm just going to put some glue on the back of the birth. And then the happy is going to sit on the panel here. And then I'm just going to finish everything with some Nouveau drops, I think. And maybe some glossy accents on the bee, or certainly on his wings. So get some glossy accents on his wings. Now I'm going to put some Nouveau drops on. I'm going to go for ebony black, which I know might not be everybody's taste, but because I've got the black card here, I think it'll work quite well. So don't want a lot. So there we go. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.